So I wanted to somewhat start this game with on a tank to help out my friend who is also using a Fiat M1340 tank, but the tank slot was already taken by someone else, so I have to use an assault squad. And anyway, well, nothing particular happened during the previous game, but I had decided that I will record all games, because you never know when something interesting is gonna happen. So oh shit. Oh, we are already took that point. Fine. So where is the ammo box? Can't find the ammo box. Oh yes, it's here. I hope Colin sees the mark. Oh, he's dead. Like, really dead. And rest of my squad is dead too. Well, a grenade flew in. That means that somebody is going to storm into this house. Oh shit. Oh, I'm running out of ammo. And shit. Last magazine. I guess that guy is dead, and I am dead too. Oh, I have a choice between an assault squad and a generic rifleman infantry squad, and I choose rifleman because it has a Breda PG rifle, and I have an engineer here, and I am going to build some infrastructure for our team that's gonna be useful. And that bomb had came in handy. And we see an enemy here. One down. Oh, that guy is wounded, and unfortunately I cannot finish him off because he is too far away. And yeah. Oh, Colin is dead too. At least his tank is. So another enemy tank is here, and oh shit. Shit, I hope my main soldier survives. Yes, thank you. Oh man. You just saved me. And I'm going to reward you with an ammo box. Yes, and I'm also going to build a rally point. Oh shit! My Breda PG dude with a cool semi-auto rifle is dead. But I had managed to build a rally point. Too bad. Oh, Colin came a bit late. Oh no. No. That guy is going to destroy our base. Oh, anyway, we are finished. Well, this time I had managed to occupy a tank slot in my team's rooster. So while Colin hadn't managed to occupy the second slot, I'm going to help him while he is leading an infantry squad. We see an enemy tank underneath, and oh shit. That one is out of play. And
Наша команда начала захват.
basically, I came to I came to conclusion that Fiat tank is until you unlock Panzer IV with a long 75mm cannon. The Fiat tank is the best you have because it has a machine gun. It has high explosive shells, which are comparable in their effectiveness against the infantry to the armor-piercing high explosive shells of the Semovente. And basically, the only strong side Semovente has is being able to destroy M3 Lees and Shermans from the front, and also Matildas, but basically you can kill M3 Lees on Fiat 2, and you rarely encounter Shermans and Matildas. But if you do, you have a real problem. Unfortunately, there are no, the Italians had made a P-26 40 medium tank, which was heavy by the Italian classification, which is not in the game since, well, it was only available in 1943 and 1944, and it took part in the wrong shell, in the defense of Rome, and there were also deeper modernizations of M1340. They were called M1441 and M1542, and the difference was that 41 had a slightly more powerful engine, and M1542 had a 47mm cannon with a longer barrel, which kinda increased its anti-tank capabilities by increasing the velocity of the shell. So basically, I'm going to record 2 battles in this video. The first battle was pretty good, so I have a gut feeling that the second one will go nice as well. So I had managed to occupy. Oh shit! No! Failure! So once again,
Захватили точку. Двигаемся к следующей.
we hadn't managed to do this. Well, at least I hope Colin managed to, because he has a solid state drive and I don't. Yes, he is a tanker.
La vittoria sarà nostra!
Basically, while we are advancing to our first strategic point, I'm going to speak with you a bit about, many people ask the question why Italy and Japan had such weak tanks. Oh shit. During the World War II, and I will answer. The main problem with Italian tank building was that Italians lacked powerful enough and compact engines. You cannot increase to make a better tank. You gotta equip it with better armor, better cannon, better everything, and it all adds up weight. And you cannot add up weight if you cannot equip your tank with a more powerful engine. And Italians had a real problem with those engines, and this problem had sort of handicapped Italian tank industry. Even so, Italians had no problem with, for example, building excellent fighter aircraft or excellent torpedo bombers, or, well, aircraft in general. And they had good navy ships too, by the way.
Следующую позицию.
And in Japan, this problem with compact and powerful tank engines was further complicated by the retarded competition between army and navy. And of course it was centered around the funds and who gets more money and who is more important. In the end, the officer faction of Japan, which pushed for the so-called Hokushin-ron, or Northern Way, it was a code name for the Japanese invasion of the Siberia and the Far East of the Soviet Union. They wanted to, well, invest money in the development of tanks and army aircraft, and as you probably know, if you are interested in World War II history, in Japan, army and navy aircraft were developed separately, even if those aircraft were supposed to fill same roles, which of course contributed to the overspending and general ineffectiveness of the Japanese bureaucratic system. And when the proponents of the Hokushin-ron had lost, the money which was intended for the development of new tanks, it went for the building of aircraft carriers, cruisers, battleships, you got it, and naval aircraft. And so the second faction, which was called the Nanshin-ron, won, or Southern Way, Southern Expansion Road, which meant that Japan is going to take Hawaii and Philippines, both of which were American at the time, and of course it meant that well, Japan is eventually going to be at war with America, and it was a deadly error for the Japanese empire, because it turned out that you cannot compete with American industry. American industry is invincible. Too bad. It would sound much better if I had told you this story while fighting as Japan in the game, but unfortunately Colin doesn't have any Japanese squads, or his his level as Japan in the game is probably 0 and unfortunately the Pacific campaign in the game is well, I can say nothing bad about the rifles, the vehicles, and stuff like that, but unfortunately, the balance in Pacific campaign is totally absent, which means that 90% of the time the American faction wins, and it feels like you know, you are playing a rigged game, like like Benny from the Fallout New Vegas had said, the game was rigged from the start. So in the nearest time you are not going to see any Pacific videos with Colin on my channel, because I just don't want to subject my friend to suffering, because I'm in Pacific campaign I'm a Japanese man, because I have a fascination with Imperial Japan and with Japan and Japanese culture in general. But unfortunately the maps in Pacific campaign of the game are just terrible. They are unbalanced. The campaign itself is in general imbalanced, and it's terrible. But I had started to discuss a subject of Japan with you, because many people ask about the Italian and Japanese tanks, why they were so bad, so you know, underdeveloped compared to the German or Soviet tanks, and it was basically for the same reasons. And it would be quite cool, and I already created a thread in suggestions on the Enlisted English speaking forum. I could have created it on Russian speaking forum, but I'm not, since I'm well aware that most Russian speaking internet spaces these days are just flaming trash piles. So I decided that creating a thread on English forum will be much better. I propose adding to the game P2640 as a premium tank squad for Italy. And it's going to be pretty well. It was actually produced and used, and it is Italian, and it's going to be a good counterpart to the Sherman and Matilda, which are already in the game. You can also, by the way, add M1542, but you know, it's basically M1340, but with slightly better armor and slightly better cannons, so it's not that interesting. Well, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't possible at all. But if I was an Italian tank designer, I would attempt to, you know, a short barreled 75 millimeter cannon with oh fuck, my super dude is dead. A short barreled cannon of of for example 75 millimeter caliber with heat shells would probably be better against enemy tanks than 47 millimeter cannon with any barrel length before, because well, by the moment M1542 went into production it was already obsolete, and its 50 millimeter frontal plate couldn't handle anything. It was like trying defibrillate. It's like resuscitating a dead body. Useless. I mean, the Fiat M13 construction as a base was too obsolete to make it into something worthy. Unlike the German Panzer IV platform, which proved to be very modifiable, and Panzer IV fought the entire World War II, and even after World War II it was used by Israel and Syria during the Six-Day War, and you know, the Israeli War of Independence, and there were even machines based on them after war, and even during the war there were, well, there were Jagdpanzer IV, Jagdpanzer 470, all these anti-tank self-propelled guns which were pretty damn effective. Oh fuck. I ran out of ammo without noticing it actually. Yeah. Colin managed to take armored slot, but I died. My tank had died. Because I made a mistake of moving too close to the enemy troops. As you can see, despite being pretty much a light tank by German standards, it was medium by Italian standards, just like Chiha was medium by Japanese standard, but light by German standards. You see, because of its weak engine, the Fiat tank couldn't. It wasn't slow, but it wasn't really agile. And it wasn't really maneuverable, despite being having only 14 tons of weight, which isn't that big. It is actually somewhere. It is lighter than Panzer III, for example, and it's comparable to early Panzer IIIs and lighter than late ones. And basically weak engines handicapped the Italian tank industry of World War II. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and please support Ukraine in whatever way you can. Slava Ukraini, and see you later.